Hey guys, Bagel here. Today I'm going to talk about my theory and my belief, my personal belief in the afterlife, what happens when you die. Um, so please respect it. I feel that, I'm sure all of you know that when you die, your brain is still active for about 7 minutes on average, and during that time, your body, your brain releases all of its chemicals, everything just kind of goes, and along with that is the DMT that our bodies naturally produce. So, the hit, as I call it, that final hit, has gotta be the fucking biggest dose ever, because we only smoke, you know, depending what kind, what kind of DMT you're smoking, but we smoke between 25 to 60 milligrams of DMTs that we extract, right? Now your brain must contain I'm assuming, I should have looked it up, I'm assuming though, but I'd say like at least a gram in there. So that's 1,000 milligrams. So that's like, fucking more than 10 times a high dose that causes profound effects where you feel a sense of timelessness or eternity, like I have. Um, Extremely awesome phenomena, by the way. It's really intense, and it's like you just kind of you don't feel lost, but you feel kind of just suspended, I guess. So, like everything's just like happening at once, and I don't know. Just timelessness is crazy. Eternity. So when you die and that gets released, all that DMT, you're fucking sent on one intense DMT trip, which I believe is the afterlife, because doing DMT and other psychedelics, that's the only spiritual or anything, yeah, any kind of spiritual answers, answers to life, answers to why we're here, what we gotta do. Only thing, fucking reading a Bible, no. Like, I'm not saying religions are wrong, those are their beliefs, but I just think they're more of stories rather than the truth, They're just kind of, yeah, they're stories. But anyways, I feel that when you're in this heavy trip and you experience this eternity, where it's just never ending, you are literally suspended in the afterlife. And I feel that based on who you were in your life, what you feel you accomplished in your life, how you feel about your life when you die, because they always say, your life flashes before your eyes, like you see and think of and reflect on everything you've done, and you do that in tripping too, so it's like double whammy. Your life is gonna make the theme of that trip, because I've noticed whenever I've done something like that I know bettered myself, and I would trip, I would think about it, and it felt like I was being rewarded. And then when I'm tripping and I think about shit I gotta do, or shit I should have done, or shit I shouldn't have done, it can turn bad, But when you're on this last DMT trip, you are at the full mercy of the trip. Reality's gone. Reality is completely gone. It is 100% fucking DMT world, okay? You see everything for the way it is in that world, in that perception. And you're at the complete mercy of it. And, like when you trip, you gotta go with the flow. With this, you're forced to go with whatever way it goes. So basically, you gotta. I feel like I got a taste of the afterlife that I've crossed over using psychedelics, and I was taught while there, this is how you get here. Like, this is how you can be here forever. And it was almost like it was telling me not to worry how you get here. Like I started thinking about, I was like, oh my god, this is like, I came up with this theory in the trip, and I was like, this is what happens. And it was telling me, like, don't worry about that. Like you're gonna come here, but you gotta do, like, what you gotta do in life in order to get here and like it, Pretty much was, like, the message, the vibe that I was getting from this energy. And, I decided that I live life now by take what's offered and give what isn't asked for, you know? Like, if someone offers to fucking smoke you up or some shit, whatever, you know, yeah, okay, cool. You know, some people would be insulted if you didn't say so. Just be like, yeah, sure, you know, you didn't ask for it. You got it. And when you do have something to offer to someone, you should offer it to them. You know, not all of it, unless it's something they really need, but, like, you know, share it. Like, even if it's someone you really don't talk to or whatever, you see they need something, just, you know, hook them up. Basically, life is just about being selfless as possible, and we're human, and of course, I mean, I've done my scumbag things. I'm sure I'm going to do scumbag things in the future, but as long as you can realize that what you're doing is wrong and you have some type of guilt about it, like you want to change that or somehow make up for it, then it'll be completely replaced in your head, and you'll when you look back on that and that final trip, you'll be like, I did the right thing. Or, you know, for me right now, my goal is to do good in school, pursue a career in music. If I do that, and I'll die a happy motherfucker, you know, I'll die one happy guy. And I feel that DMT trying it really does prepare you and kind of ease the fear on death and crossing over and what happens, because when this DMT trip does happen, if we die naturally and, you know, it's allowed to work its magic, that is our afterlife. I don't believe in an ultimate maker on this plane, on this dimension, you know? I believe it's all inside of us, all inside of our heads, and we can reach it. Like, our brains do send out energy, and I think all these other planes that are all here together, but we just can't see because our perception is wired to what we see as reality, we're somehow able to connect with this other world, you know? And that's what I believe in as far as spirits, if you want to call them that. I believe they're just higher entities than us. We're here in our world, they're there in theirs, and DMT all connects us, and it brings us together, and it really, like, reality is just perception, and when you take perception away, you can replace it with anything, any new reality, and that's what's going to happen, and you're going to be there forever, where you literally will be in your mind in a place where time doesn't exist. Nothing is what it is here. It's just energy and amazing experiences. And, you know, I love my life and I want to live as long as I can, but I can't wait to find out all the things I can learn afterwards, and even what happens if we can come back, you know, or fucking once we're in this place that when you trip, you feel like you've been there before, and when you go back there when you're dead, if you can choose another fucking life to live, you know? In a different reality with different shit. Sorry if I lost track a little bit here. I'm pretty tired. I'll post one up in another week or so. Enjoy.